We don't. I think she got it. All right, let's see, B. Yeah, what's up?
Hi, yes, how are you?
Well, hello, Miss AJ Jones.
Who are you? I don't even know your name. I'm sorry, sir.
My name is B.
All right. Okay. I was driving. No, I was not driving across country here. My thing is, please explain to me submission and obey to you, because again, I'm kind of lost on that.
Okay, so I'll break that down for you. Submit, obey. There's no difference between the two words. I mean, they all go hand in hand. I mean,
Okay.
so we had a discussion earlier about submit, okay? And what I did is I referenced a previous podcast in which one person on the podcast didn't like the word submit. She said, let's not use the word submit. I used that today and I said, okay, well, what word could we use to replace submit? Because it all goes back to submit. So I chose the word obey. So through further dialogue between me and Ham, I just took the time to Google in the word obey. And there was 3 definitions that came up. As we all know, obey is a verb. Comply with a command, direction, or request of a person of a law, submit to the authority of. Whoa, Lord, have mercy. Let me reread. You've been to church, right? And the pastor will say a scripture, and they got good. He said, let me say that again. So I'm going to say that again. Obey is a verb. Comply with the command, comma, direction, comma, or request of, parentheses, a person or a law, comma, submit to the authority of. So in the end of the day, some women don't like the word submit. Well, if we replace it with another word, submit is a verb. So we obviously have to replace it with the verb. It all comes back down to obey. It all comes down to submit. I mean, it's the same thing. What's the difference? What part of that doesn't work for any woman who is in America and grew up about verbs and pronouns and adjectives?
Well, here's how I feel about this, okay? Obey to me is more of a demanding meaner. It's more of a demanding meaner. Okay, see, like you said, I was watching y'all earlier. Like I said, I was driving, and you already had put it out there, basically saying a woman want to submit to a man if he wasn't doing what he needed to be doing. So off the strength there, I'm not gonna obey or comply or anything that he's doing that you want me to do if you're not doing your thing. Now, on the flip side, if you are a biblical man, if you're doing what it is you need to do, I will choose to submit to you, but I am not going to obey you. Now, obeying to, like I said, going back to it, obeying is something obeying is basically saying that I feel like you're taking my choice away. Like, I was just recently incarcerated, so I have to obey these COs. I have to obey this warden, or I'm going to be messed up in the end. But in order for me to submit to you, that's more so of a choice. I feel like, okay, this is something I want to do for my man. This is something that I'm choosing to make this relationship work, even on the biblical term. Because again, if you're doing what you need to do, I don't have no problem submitting to you. I am one of the women out here who don't have a problem with the word submit. I am a very submissive woman, but I'm not going to submit to stupidity. I'm not going to submit to, like you said, so if you're not doing what you need to do, I'm not going to do it. But at the same time, but again, I don't know. It just, obey to me is just more so of a demanding term. And that is something I feel like a lot of women will not sit here and be like, listen, okay, you want me to do something for you every Wednesday. And if I don't do that because you want me to obey that, I'm going to get disciplined now. Maybe you might want to start looking for another woman because this is something you're obeying me to do. But if this is something I know, okay, well, my man is doing what he needs to do. This is his work week off, and this is what he wants me to do. I will submit that because that's my choice. Obeying is something that's like you're taking my choice from me.
No. See, Ham, you need to put her and there's 2 other people on the panel that's females. Put them all together because they sisters. She said it.
What?
It's my choice. It's my choice. No, wife. See, this is what I'm saying. The modern day woman, wife.
I'm not. Oh, it's not.
Okay, all right. I won't call you that anymore. Okay, all right. I won't call you that anymore. All right, because you take offense to that. Okay, cool. Won't call you that anymore. But at the end of the day, there's duties that come with being a wife that for some reason women don't understand. You take out the word submit. You take out the, well, obviously not. You take out the word submit. Y'all want to obey, and it all comes down to the same thing. When you were in prison and when you said you had to obey those COs, guess what you did? You had to submit to them. It's the exact same thing. Okay, Hamp is a supervisor. He's a boss. At the end of the day, people have to submit. They have to obey to him. Why are y'all taking offense to those words? But Hamp, she said it. She said it, Hamp. It's her choice. It's her choice. So she has a choice whether or not she wants to be a wife on a particular day because she don't feel like submitting or obeying to whatever.
No, I ain't say all. No, I ain't say all of that because, like,
You
I
didn't
said,
say that. It's recorded.
No, I said. You wasn't playing your part. Like you said earlier, a woman is not going to submit to a man if he's not doing what he needs to do. I am not going to do that. You're damn right, I'm not going to do that.
You want to kill me with this. Oh, well, if he's not doing his part, if he's not doing this, if he's not doing that, then how about this? At the end of the day, you don't go out there and marry that man. Because at the end of the day,
obviously,
let me finish. When you spoke, I listened. Because at the end of the day, there are certain responsibilities that come along with you being a wife, okay? You don't want to obey this man. You don't want to submit to this man. And guess what? How about you not marry this man? And what I'm tired of you women sitting back saying is, well, I got married, he changed, he's this, that. Bullshit. There's always red flags that's being shown before you decide to go out there and do what you did. Like my friend in Atlanta said, warning comes before destruction. So you women need to stop sitting back saying, he this, he that. Bullshit. You should not have married that man, okay? Because I guarantee you this, you don't, the same man that you're saying you don't want to submit to, Hamp, like Q said on the previous podcast, 2 o'clock in the morning, someone's breaking into the house, that beta male that you don't want to submit to, he has to go down there and sacrifice his life for you and for those kids, okay? So you know what? How about we change that? You don't submit. You obey or submit or use whatever word you want to use when you feel like it. How about 2 o'clock in the morning when someone's breaking into your house? Let that man save himself. At least let him rescue the kids. You go down there and handle the situation since you don't want to submit to that man's authority. How about that?
So you're telling me I'm supposed to, regardless if this man is doing right or wrong, I'm supposed to submit to him. That's what you're telling me.
But that's what I'm saying. Why do you
let me
wait. You asked the question.
I listen. Yeah, but I'm just trying to give an example. So your woman is not, she's out in the club every weekend, she's cheating, she's doing this, she's doing that, she's doing this. You're trying to be the best husband you could possibly be. You're still going to submit to that woman?
All right, the Bible, see, y'all want to twist it around.
I know. Oh, if you want
to now, if you're going to ask the question, you got to let me answer. When you spoke, I did not interrupt you, okay? A conversation consists of 2 people, one talking, one listening. 2 motherfuckers talking, that ain't a conversation, okay?
Okay, so go ahead about your answer.
Okay, at the end of the day, we have to make this clear. God did not intend for the man to submit to the woman. Nowhere in the Bible did God tell Adam, you got to submit to Eve, okay? It's the other way around. So let's squash that. I ain't got to submit to a woman, okay? And third off, a real man would not even put himself in a situation for a woman to submit when he's not doing the things that he should be doing to allow a woman to even submit. And I said this earlier in the podcast now. I said this earlier. It's all recorded. You can go back and hear it. I don't expect a woman to go out there and submit to me when I'm not doing things biblically that I should be doing for a woman to even submit to me. I'm out here whoring around and doing all of this, not paying the bills. I'm talking bad about my wife, but I expect her to submit. That ain't how it works. I said that as well. But what I did say is if I'm being the man of the relationship, I'm being the man of the house, I'm doing everything biblically, okay? Then at the end of the day, damn right she's supposed to submit.
And that's what I'm agreeing with you with. I agree with you right there. I agree with you with that. But I'm talking on the negative side.
What negative side?
If the man's not playing his part.
But what part? Lord have mercy, child.
Providing, not taking care of children, cheating, adults. I mean, it's a long string of things we all know. But anything biblically, he's not in the Bible. You're not supposed to cheat. You're not supposed to steal. You're not supposed to do all this other stuff. So if he's doing all of that, what am I submitting to? All
right, listen to what I said. A man would not do things to where a woman would not submit. If I'm going out there and I'm cheating on a woman, no, she does not have to submit. But in the end of the day, a real man would not do that and still do that with the expectation of a woman should submit to him. No, that ain't on how it works. Now, if you have some men out there that have that type of thinking, then we need to bring them on the podcast so I can give it. you, okay?
I
got plenty of it this morning because I didn't drink my coffee, okay? All right, it's settled in me, okay? So that's not on how this things work. But you women have an issue with the word submit. Why is that?
I don't. You can't put me in that category.
But a lot of women have the problem with the word submitting. And then when we talk about submission, these women want to sit back and say, well, what if this is going on? Well, what if that's going on? Even when I give a clear-cut example, I'm paying the bills, I'm being the provider, I'm being the protector, I am in a new job opportunity that's come up in Hawaii. And even when I say it will be beneficial for the family, and for me, education is better. Housing market is better. Even to this very day, women will still sit back and say, I might submit, or what if this, or what if that. It kills the modern day woman, to even say, you know what? Yes, I'll submit. We can't even get that, from two females. We can't even get that. But I guarantee you this, like you said, you know what? Let's change it all. I stand by what I said. 2 o'clock in the morning, someone's breaking into the house. That man that you don't want to submit to, let him go in the room, save them kids, go out the window, and he don't save your black ass. You go down there and handle it. Why? You don't want to submit to that man. You want to be like a beta male, then you know what? Let him be a beta male. Beta males don't fight. You want to be the alpha male of the relationship. Y'all came up with this new notion, right? Alpha females, be the alpha female. Someone's breaking into your house 2 in the morning. Let that man show you where the gun is. You go down there and you handle it. But y'all aim is all fucked up anyway. You're supposed to be shooting at the man. The goddamn bullets end up in the ceiling. Let him go out there and save himself. Because I'm tired of these women sitting back, coming on this podcast, coming on the Kevin Samuels podcast and all, and they think that us men owe them something. No, us men are tired of it. This game that y'all play, it's played out. Damn it,
thinking about it.
Y'all think I'll come to play with y'all? Damn it, I'm
I really think men do owe women just a couple of things. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I need everything in the world from a man, but those simple things.
Hold on, B. Let it go. Go ahead.
Basically, I'm saying I do feel like men do owe women a couple of things to a certain extent. Okay, and that's just to provide, protect, and just be the biblical husband that you can possibly be at any given time. And that's it, because I feel like if men can do that, it's easier for women to submit. That's my thing.
Okay, I will give you that. But is this man you're talking about, is he man? Is he your boyfriend? Or is he your husband?
No. Technically, he's my husband, but fuck him. I don't want to discuss that.
No. When I say that, I'm not trying to get in your personal business. And when I say that, a lot of times I will say you or whatever. I'm just saying in general. We're talking about a man who's a boyfriend.
My husband.
Okay.
He's my husband.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. I'll give you that. You get no argument from me on that. But that's what I'm saying. We take those 3 examples you just gave: provide, protect, and the other one you gave, I forgot it now. Okay, I'm a little too hyped up to remember everything. At the end of the day, we take those things that you just said, those qualities, and we put it in the traditional man. And you still have women who will sit back and say, I might submit, or I might do this. We had one lady on the podcast not too long ago. Sean gave the perfect example. And this lady will still sit back and say, he can have the audacity to ask, but simply put, she still might not do it. Okay, simply put, she ain't gonna do the shit. God damn, y'all want a man with $1 million. Y'all want a man to pay the whole goddamn, to pay all the bills. If the motherfucking house falls apart and collapses, that man can go out there right now and rebuild that house from bottom to top, and y'all will still complain. God damn, do y'all want?
I got a question. So is provide and protect, can he do that fluidly? Because it seems like when you guys like, I'm not gonna submit to this, that, and the third, like, do you guys get to pick and choose? Because that's what it kind of feels like. It's like, oh, if he's not doing it, I'm not submitting. If he's doing it, then I'm gonna submit. do you guys think you should be committing to submission, or do you think it should be fluid based on what's happening in any given moment?
Me personally, I feel like it goes hand in hand, but more so it should be more fluid. It should be just that easy to submit, especially if y'all both are committed to that. If y'all committed to the marriage, it should come naturally. The man.
But what if he makes a mistake though? What if he makes a mistake, right? Are you gonna then stop submitting? Because if it kind of feels like that to us, like when you guys say we gotta prove it and show it. So then, what if we make a mistake along the line? Then you guys stop submitting?
No, I mean, the way I look at it, again, I'm only speaking about self. Is people do make mistakes. It's all about how you go about it afterwards. Now, if this man makes a mistake and he keeps doing it, it's no longer a mistake. It's a choice. This is what he wants to do. This is what he's gonna do. But if he does make a mistake and he's starting to build that trust again, build that respect up again, if he's gonna do that, I feel like the woman should continue to still submit. Because why stop submitting if this man starts doing what he needs to do? Now you're not submitting. Now he's feeling like, well, damn, I'm doing all this work for no goddamn reason, because now you don't even want to submit to me after one mistake.
Yeah, see, you guys have to see, what we feel is you guys have to be committed to submission, right? Because we're committed to protecting, right? We're not gonna protect if it, like, we don't get a choice to say, you know what, she didn't give me no cheeks last night, I'm not protecting her today. Right? No, but when you guys are in submission, it's like, oh, you know what, he ain't doing what, so I'm not. Nah, like, these are qualities that need to remain consistent. Provide and protect. We can't waver with that, you know.
Okay.
So, you know, in submission, you guys can't waver. It's unfair.
That's true.
You know,
but so, then that's where I start. That's why I was asking B over here, like, how long? Well, I didn't ask him, but that's how I'm looking at it. Like, how long do we have to continue to submit if this man is basically going to continue doing what he want to do?
All right. Two things. First off, a synonym. We all know what a synonym is, but there's probably some people in the podcast that's listening that don't know. A synonym basically means it's in relation to, same meaning. So I Googled it in. Is obey and submit a synonym? In this page, you can discover 80 synonyms, antonyms, another word I can't pronounce, something related words for obey, like, comply, answer to, accept, submit. So when we look at the word submit, exactly, it's right there. All right, right there. When we look at the word obey and submit, they're synonyms. Simply put, they go hand in hand. So there's no further need for us to have that discussion anymore, because at the end of the day, they're all synonyms. Okay, obey, submit, same thing. So my point earlier is valid. Obey and submit is the exact same thing. Second off,
I don't like that word.
Okay, you may not. Well, that's the problem. What you think as opposed to what's factual are two totally different things. If you sit back and say that you don't think that running that red, okay, in America right now, red light means stop. You may think red don't mean stop, but guess what, damn it? Red in America actually means stop. If I don't think red means don't, if I think that red don't mean stop and I go through it because I'm thinking that red means go, guess what? I can cause an accident and die. So at the end of the day, you people kill me with I think or I think or I think. Okay, it don't matter what you think, because at the end of the day, tomorrow I'm supposed to go in at 9. Okay, but if I think I'm supposed to go in at 2, guess what? Brian Matthew Graham might not have a job. We have to deal with factually. And facts is, I got to show my ass up to work tomorrow, 1025 F Street, Northwest Washington, D.C. at 9 o'clock a.m. Okay, so you women have to stop dealing with what you think as opposed to what's factual. Okay?
So now,
grown people sit back acting off of their feelings and emotions. I think this, or I think that, or I think this. Right now, if I get a speeding ticket and I think I should pay it next week, when it's actually due tomorrow, guess what? I could end up with a suspended license. So what you feel and what you think is just two totally different things.
So,
but like I said, it goes back to my point.
Hold on, B. Now, do you have a response, Ash?
As far as
you're dealing with feelings, but the synonym is the synonym. So if you are a submissive woman, then that means you would also obey your husband.
I just like going back onto obey. It just sounds more demanding, and I'm all about wordplay and communication. So if a man came to me like, "Well, you're gonna have to obey me," that would just throw me off, just because it just sounds so much of a demanding word. I get the point that it is the same thing. It just feels more demanding when you use the word obey.
All right. So what word?
Hold on, B. But should you, if things are true?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have to be okay with them if they're true? Like, is it okay?
Yeah.
Is it okay for you to just not like something and therefore you disregard it? Or if it's true, should we respect it?
Yeah, if it's true, I will always respect it.
Okay, good.
I mean, I ain't gotta like it though.
Exactly. But would you still do it if you don't like it?
Or just try to work. Yeah, I would. The answer to be straightforward, yes, I would.
Okay. So now, obey and submit are synonyms. Are you going to obey your husband?
Yes. If he's playing his part. Yes. If he's doing what I do. That's what I've always say. If he's playing his part, yes, I will always submit and obey my husband.
Okay, good. So now what we had on this show today are two breakthroughs. B had a breakthrough earlier about men and women being friends. And the breakthrough just came for Ash because obey, submit are synonymous. Ash, do you believe in the Bible?
Yes.
So in the Bible, it says your husband will rule over you. Obey, submit.
Yeah, I was listening to that too. Almost got crashed.
Yeah, it's in there, right? Verbatim. Obey, submit, rule. Now, how do you rule? You need to rule with benevolency, right? Right. So you need to care for your wife. You need to protect your wife. You give your life for your wife. With all that, you rule over her. She obeys you and you submit to her, but it's all in righteousness. And women have to be okay with these things because these are the facts. But it doesn't come for free, Ashley, to your point, right? He can't be a dog and you just going through a bunch of shit. Now, per the Bible, he can be. The only thing that you can divorce for is adultery now. But you know, if he's acting as in a way where he doesn't deserve it, I could see your logic. But we shouldn't have to keep earning for our women to submit to us. Our women should submit to us, right? And then we should either do or not do that make us deserve it or not deserve it. See, the other men, Asian men, right? White men, really, I think that the East Indian man, the Arab man, their women naturally submit and then they fuck it up or not fuck it up. Us, we got this uphill battle with our women for some reason. When really it should start here, right? High, and we should either live up to the standards or not. But we work it the other way. We got to prove all this shit when really there's an ordained order that we don't follow. So go ahead, B. What you gonna say?
No, I mean, first off, I'm liking her. We need to bring her on the podcast. I like her. I'm liking her. But no, I mean but this is what I'm saying. It goes back to if I've said it once, I've said it a million times. All right. Fuck. All right. The hell with what he does that he shouldn't be doing. What I'm saying is if the man is doing things that he should be doing and he's doing it from a biblical standpoint, then a woman should obey. You women love ignoring that part and saying, well, I'm only going to submit, but I ain't going to submit to a man that's a dog. I never said he was a dog. I'm saying if he's doing things biblically, okay, that he should be doing as a man, then yes, that woman should submit. I also stand by what I said earlier. If you don't want to submit to that man, then 2 o'clock in the morning when someone's breaking into your house, that man go and save himself, and you go down there and figure it out. But no, when it comes down to that, right now, if you're and your man is sleeping together at 2:00 in the morning, someone breaks into your house, but he's a beta male, the first thing you're gonna say, the first thing these alpha females is gonna say, hey, go down there and handle it. No, you the alpha female. You're the beta male. No. He my ass. Y'all go down there and solve it. Go figure it out. Let that man give that man the respect. Let him save himself. You go down there and figure it out. But that's what I'm saying. You wouldn't want to sit back and talk all this big talk and all this and all that. I'm the man. I'm the alpha female. And I'm this and all that. But when that tire breaks down on the highway, the first person you calling is your man. No, you the man. You the alpha female. Figure this shit out. Until us men can get the respect and the honor that we deserve, y'all go out there and figure it out.
Okay. I respect it. I can't even be mad at it.
All right, and you know what? I can respect the fact that you just said that. I can respect the fact that you said that. If you can respect it, cool.
That's all I can say. Glad we got a mutual understanding.
All right. Edification, man, and move forward being edified. Do you have any final thoughts?
For me?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, other than I do feel like women should submit. I mean, if your man doing what he need to do and submit to that man, whatever he wants, give it to him. But other than that, I still don't like the word obey, but I understand the clear meaning of it now.
Okay, good. And what happens is, all right, cool. Yeah. So what happens is we had these conversations and people learn, and they're not gonna maybe switch right away.
Right. Oh yeah, absolutely right.
But they're gonna go back to their chalkboard and say, okay, let me do some things differently.
Right. And absolutely, and that's what's needed. You know, that's what's needed. That understanding, that conversation. These are the things that has to be had.
Yeah. Exactly. So good, man. Look, we've been out here. I think this has been an awesome day. So, this is a new show we're starting for the fellas. It's the locker room. All right.
Well, the panel gonna hate they missed this one. This was a good one.
Yeah. Well, there gonna be some more ass kickings on Saturday morning for sure. So we bringing it to you, man, live and direct. This is unfiltered. You know what I mean? We prepare a little bit, but whatever you come with, it's gonna get addressed. Period. So like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. We out.